Did you know that you can get a brand new home with a 0 down payment on a USDA loan?
And they're right across the street from Northwest Rankin Middle, Elementary, and High School.
And it's not just one home, it's 2 brand new homes right here, both of them under $400,000 for you, just right outside of FLOWOOD. And they both have a lot to offer with a little different style. I'm gonna tell you, I have a favorite, but you know what? I'm just gonna let you pick your favorite as we go through both of them on this episode of the Weekend Home Show. Here he is, blinded by the light on this bright sunny springtime morning.
That's right, Jared. That sun's shining right in my face.
You know, I can't tell you how many times in video and photos I make him look right into the sun, so he's always squinting.
I'm squinting now. Right now, when I do this, I feel better. Anyway, we can hear the nice birds out here chirping, Jared. What do you think about that?
It is. It's nice. It feels good today, at least so far today.
And the reason the grass didn't cut is we got rain last week.
Yeah, y'all give me a pass. It's been raining a lot.
And they hadn't gotten here to cut it yet.
My yard is kind of looking almost like this because it's been so wet. I can't hardly get out here and mow it. But anyway.
We're featuring a new builder today, Jared.
This is a brand new builder. We have never been in these houses before. And actually, I really like one of them. I like them both. But I definitely, like I said, I have a favorite. Charles, do you have a favorite?
I think mine's going to go towards the masses, and you'll see why when we get in there.
All right, we'll reveal that at the end. Y'all let us know as we go through which one of these is your favorite. Both of them under $400,000, so a lot of value I feel like here. What are the specs on these, Charles?
So, Jared, you mentioned the brick. I thought you had mentioned that it was painted brick.
Well, Charles, I thought it was painted at first, okay? But yes, you pointed out it is not a painted brick.
All you gotta do is look at the mortar and you can see the difference in color. And then we got the white painted right here that's already sold.
Yeah, white painted. I typically do not like the white painted brick because I feel like it's extra maintenance, but
I do like this white brick
this actually looks good. I
do like this white brick. So we got these, we got our shutters here, faux shutters there, wooden faux shutters.
Charles.
What?
You didn't give us the specs of the house.
Oh.
Just have to keep asking.
This is a 4.3, 2,000 square feet. Sorry. The other one is a 3.3. I think it's our first 3.3, Jared.
It might be.
With an office.
But here's the thing, that next one's a 3-bedroom, but they're both about the same size.
Yeah, 2,004 square feet on the other one.
Okay, some different color choices, some different designs, some different layout. But yeah, how you like the color here, Charles?
So me and Jared were debating this. Is it beige or is it a light green? I think it's a light green.
A hint of a green in that, Charles.
Well, like I said, I'm not good with color.
I don't know. Maybe it'll look different on
I mean, look at the door right there. That's not like a light green.
It's like a beige, a little bit more of a brown color.
When I say light green, it's not true green, but a light green. But I see where Jared's saying beige because I think I can see it better right here. Anyway. You got some green. Maybe you're seeing the green from this landscaping just blending up into it. Maybe that's what it is. That's right. Anyway, we got a 2-car garage. We still got our nice landscaping. We got these freaking massive solid beams right here.
Can I get a close up on this?
Yeah, solid right here.
That is.
And they put the little thing under to keep the water from getting to them on the bottom. We got our tongue and groove. We got a perforated area right here for venting. We got architectural shingles. We do have a little area for a porch area right here.
A little front porch.
And then we got a French door, Jared. We don't get to see a French door much anymore.
Big double doors. That is a huge pro to this house, I would say. It's going to be these big double doors.
And then we walk in.
Another pro, at least for the video.
Is it staged?
It's staged. Unfortunately, the next house isn't staged, but man, it just does something.
It makes a difference because you can visualize the space and all that. We got our open foyer there. We got our dining. Now, have we seen this window that much?
It's been a while, I think.
So we got this nice window. It's not as big as the one we were in last week, but it's still got a nice big window, open window here. And then you got your gas log fireplace, solid beam. Let me make sure I said it better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, solid beam.
It's solid. I like you got the modern looking fan here.
I do like the fan.
The crown molding.
You got some nice light fixtures here with the gold look.
I do like the gold. Also point out, because we like to mention this, this is your dining area here, which I prefer. I like it like this because, you know, if you took space from somewhere else to make a second dining room, whatever.
I'm only laughing at him. I've already talked about it.
I know you talked about it. I'm saying that's the only one though.
It is. Like Jared said, I'm saying it because I heard him say it. It maximizes the space of the home. Anyway, let's go this way, Jared, before we get that kitchen.
Hey, before we get too much further, I wanted to mention, if you're seeing this video a little farther out, or maybe you don't like this house, but you like the location, look at this. Look at all those empty lots.
We got a lot of opportunities in here.
A lot of them here, all this great location. And whether you're looking for something right now or you're seeing this 6 months, a year from now, whenever you see it, if you need somebody to help you find your new home here anywhere in the Jackson metro area, you just got to reach out to us right there.
That's right. You got to give us a call, shoot us a text, or break out your megaphone.
Yeah, whatever it takes, get in touch with us. And C-Mac's going to be the one to answer. He's going to respond. He's going to get you hooked up on whatever you're looking for, whether you're buying or selling locally or coming from somewhere else relocating. We've helped a ton of y'all do that, and we absolutely love it. All right, let's get back inside.
We got no carpet in the bedroom. So we got, I believe this is a luxury vinyl plank floor.
If it's a luxury vinyl, it's yeah, I guess it is. It's one of the better ones though. It looks good.
You got 3 hanging rods there in your shelving. We got the trim here, but we also have 2 recessed lights with no light kit on that fan. Yeah. And then we got linen storage here, quartz countertop. I'm gonna walk in this one, Jared. You got quartz countertop, and then you've got that 2-piece insert again, right here, and then the second one here. Got chrome.
You did.
Did you call this timeless in a video, Jared?
Well, I've heard it called timeless, and I have said that. I have repeated that in a video. Hey, now I will tell you this, Charles.
What?
There is a little bit of a green to this for storage, and in there, kind of a light,
like a teal maybe?
Kind of a light teal green.
Look at there. Look at there. I was thinking, Jared, maybe a light gray.
Charles is getting better with these colors. He's getting there.
Oh, we got our other bedroom here. Now this was a little different because it's got the double door on the closet here. So instead of having the one down here, it's just got the 2 hanging rods.
Now both of these bedrooms, I would call them queen size bedrooms. And I think you could
queen size bedrooms.
I think you could put a queen size bed in here. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
I like how you come up with that. Queen size bedroom.
I've been saying that for months here on the Weekend Home Show. Charles, where have you been?
I've been thinking about what I was going to say next.
That's the trouble with it. Oh, and this is also, I feel like, a little bit of a green. Do you see that?
I do see green in that, like a dark green.
Dark foresty green.
Green. This looks more green to me than the other one.
Anyways, I would say I love the green.
You love the green with this white quartz countertop?
I think it influenced the choice of putting this green couch in here. So it looks good.
You know, I always said you can come in here and make these homes like your own style with your furnishings and stuff. And that's an example of it. How often do you see a green couch these days?
Not very often.
Well, we just showed you one.
There's your one right now.
Oh, and of course we got our good size, I actually say a big island.
This is pretty big. So we were recently over at D.R. Horton, and they had an island that would say almost as long, but the countertop wasn't as thick and it wasn't as wide. So there's your differences, I guess you would say.
I wanna say that even this part right here, Jared, was thinner.
Yeah, it was on
DR.
So you're getting, you know, we in that video we talked about trade-offs. If you didn't see that, a national builder versus a local builder, like what you're seeing here, I'll put that video up there. But here you're getting those, I would say, a little bit nicer touches on some things that some of it's a little subtle, but I feel like you definitely notice it here on the island.
Yes, yes. We have our one big sink here, stainless steel sink. We got that gold finished plumbing fixture. We also have the gold hardware here. I do like this bar over here. You've got space there, plenty of space on the island, but this gives you that extra space for coffee and stuff like that. Maybe your liquor.
Maybe, Charles.
And then you got your glass here, and then you got the cabinets up to the top. Actually, oh, look what they did here. That threw me off, Jared.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even notice till you just pointed it out. I was thinking about another door up there.
I looked around thinking, well, maybe not over here, but it is the way they did the door.
So you point this out over here. I like that they included this, but I almost think you had to do that because you have the island, which I don't really count as counter space, really.
Why? You got counter space right here.
I know, but for like things, you know, small appliances, toaster, mixer, whatever.
We got your plug in here. You can put your mixer in.
But you don't want to leave it sitting here.
You can do your pancakes right here. Okay.
But here's my feedback. If I was giving it this builder, and y'all let me know in the comments if you agree. I guess you want to have a desk. I think I would have just made this more counter space. Y'all let me know if you think so. But I think it would have been more useful like that. I mean, you could still use it as that. Nothing's going to stop you. But
right. I agree with Jared with that. Give you a little extra counter space over here.
That'd be my change there.
Of course, your refrigerator go here. We got a 5-burner cooktop. We got our vent hood here. Here. This is the perfect height.
It is.
Like easy get in, out. And then you got your oven right here.
Your Short King approved.
This is approved by Charles. And as Jared just called it, Short King approved.
But sometimes they will put them up high.
We do have our deep drawer underneath here as well. And then you just got regular shelving here. Had to check it, Jared. Just had to. Just had to.
You know, I feel like it's going to be coming. I see more and more are starting to do it, but we still don't have that soft close many places yet.
And we got pantry area here.
That switch on. There you go. So you
That's one for Jared.
Oh,
one for Jared.
I knew he was going to do that.
We got our other guest bathroom right here. We did not point it out in the other one, Jared. What do you think about the tile floor here?
I like the tile. I think it blends well with the color from the wood floor.
Right there to right here. Can y'all see that? That color here, it's got a little blend right here with it in the tile.
I think it's good. I think it's also a good match to that kind of that light green color that you have on those.
On the cabinet there?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. And then we got guest bedroom number 3. This one's also got the double door, so let's see how they did the closet here. So did it like the other door? Well, did the other one have a hanging rod down low?
I can't remember. I'll have to go back and look. I'm not going to spend time editing it. I'm about to go on vacation tomorrow, so I got to get this edit done.
We got a nice size laundry room here.
Like that. So here's another thing. You know, I like to compare to the national builders since we have them versus our local builders. Our local builders do such a better job, I feel like, with the laundry room.
Well, we talked about it, Jared. I said they just don't do the laundry room like our local. So we'd have to say the laundry room or the closets.
Yeah, for sure.
There's no comparison when you compare them to the national guide.
I do like this too here, Charles.
Yeah, I knew you would.
Getting back into our top.
And then you got that same kind of, it's not the exact as the other, but you still got that to help blend in with the floor.
Running through it there.
Then we walk into our 2-car garage. We got storage ledge here. We got some storage over this way. And then you got obviously your 2 cars coming in right here.
So it's a pretty wide 2-car garage. It definitely feels wide.
Yeah, you get one here, and then you get another one here, right here.
See, I would have me like a big shelf with like those big storage bins. You could have plenty of room to put that right here.
Or you could put the pegboard.
The what?
Is it a pegboard?
A pegboard? Yeah, you could put a pegboard.
I mean, when you gave me that look, I'm thinking, did I say it wrong?
A little workbench.
If pegboard there, workbench over here, or vice versa. But yeah, I think that's a great idea. All right, let's go on in.
Where are you taking this, Charles?
To the primary.
Primary.
So we got our primary suite here. Now, Jared, what I do notice when you walk into primary, it's good size primary. You can easily fit a king.
It's a king size.
It's a king. Primary. It's a king room. Because you call the other ones queen rooms, right?
This the king.
This king room.
Plenty of room for your nightstands. You can put a dresser over there.
I do like the fan, but what I did notice, Jared, they didn't put a tray ceiling in here.
They did not give you a tray ceiling.
So you still got plenty of height. This is 6-foot door. So I'm gonna say that's 8 foot. 8 foot ceiling, you think?
I'll say 9.
Say 9?
9 ceiling, yeah. 9 foot ceiling. That's smooth ceiling with the recess. So looks good to me.
You want me to get to the bathroom?
No, I don't want you to do that, Charles. You know why? Because I don't have a...
No, you got one door.
You know, I have double door on the front of the house, but no double door reveal. But come on this side. I still like it. So we still have that same tile, that same accent color here. Lots of storage. You cannot have enough.
So Jared, I had a person buy a house on Friday, right?
Uh-huh.
During the walkthrough, they talked about how that is a must to have that storage right there like that.
I think, well, okay, so again, can't have too much storage, but also it gives you this nice separation between both sides here. This would be, I like to say in my house, this would be his side. This would be the hers, because over here, Charles.
Get ready with me space.
You got your get ready with me or your knee space, if that's what you call it. We call it a get ready with me space. But then, check this out right here. You see this?
The door opens to the outside.
Closet. I mean, in your throne room, because look how wide this is, Charles. You got plenty of room here. You got some nice big shelves up here. Yeah, a lot of times you see the cabinets.
Yeah. I was going to say, they took the cabinet out and put the open shelf.
But you know what? I won't just forget and actually leave a cabinet open and stand up. I won't do that here.
Right.
So maybe I like that better on this throne room certified water closet that you got here. This tub, I don't know if we've seen this tub before. We've been in a lot of tubs, okay? I'm
going to back up over here to get a better view.
I was joking the other day. I said, you know what? If you have bought a brand new house in Rankin, especially Rankin or Madison County, in the last year, solid chance I've been in your bathtub. So here you go. This is why. And I like this. I like that you got this. I like that you got a little ledge here. And I also like that it is 100%, Charles, big boy approved. I like that you got this glossy tile kind of.
I was waiting for you to bring that up because it blends well with the tile on the floor.
It's the same almost. It's like the same, but that's like a matte finish and this is a glossy finish. So that's something different.
I think this has more of that brown tone in it than that though.
A little bit, but
but I agree
because similar.
When I was first looking at it, waiting on you to say something about it, I was like, it's the same, but it's just this glossy or shiny look.
Yeah. So.
But then they went back to what's on the floor in here.
No, wrong. Charles, you're wrong.
Oh, I'm wrong. Okay.
Yeah. Once you look inside here, you see it's that glossy too.
Yeah. When you're looking this way, it doesn't look as glossy.
It looks so similar. We also learned recently from a new builder that we're working with, these Delta appliances come a little bit of a premium. So you got the nice Delta fixtures. You notice that?
Yeah.
You don't always get those. But are we big boy approved here? Well, shut the door, Charles.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at the shower head.
100% big boy approved. I like you got the mini little penny hexagonal tile down there.
And it goes all the way to the ceiling. The tile does.
Going all the way up.
We'll go this way, Jared.
So 100% big boy approved. Y'all know we got to have that right here. I like a square shower. It gives you more room. So there you go. And Charles is backing up into the primary closet. So here you got a sneaker rack.
Let me come that way, Jared.
Got you some hanging rods there. Got you some more hanging rods. Got your metal block, which look, I ain't even unwrapped it for you. Brand new. It's like Merry Christmas. You can unwrap it yourself. So you got plenty of hanging rods here, and you have all your built-ins. Because what did we say? Closets and laundry rooms. We used to just say closets, but now I'm starting to notice the laundry rooms. Our local Mississippi builders really do step it up a good bit. But hey, come on, wait a second, Charles. I was thinking we're about to go to the next house.
No, we still gotta go outside.
Take us out there. Now look at this. Because this one actually has a little secret out there.
Jared, coming from that direction, go back over there. Coming from that direction, seeing that green, it really does pop.
It does. It looks
off that white.
That gold too.
Yep. All right. Come on, go this way, Jared.
Around you here.
Ladies first.
Oh. The ladies that are watching, as I'm carrying your eyes through here.
Y'all should have seen his face. It was hilarious. You got this massive covered patio. You got that tongue and groove. Oh, what's this? We don't see this every day.
You do not.
Wow. You got that storage space in here. Jared told me about this already, by the way. This is big.
It is a big storage room. And you have this exterior door here.
Yeah.
And it's got lights. It makes me think if you wanted to run an AC duct in here, then maybe you could and have it cool and have your little extra office space.
As long as it's big enough to take in additional space, yes.
I would think you could. Like it looks like it.
Yeah. And then you got your plug right here for TV. You got a plug behind Jared over there. Heck, you even got a plug right here.
Plugs everywhere, all around out here.
Now, I will say this. It's fully fenced. You got an 8-foot fence back there, right? This does slope pretty good though, Jared.
It does.
You get down into this area, and down in here, this could be a more usable yard right here, but you still got it sloping to about right here.
Well, from a structural perspective, I'd rather be at the top of the hill than the bottom of the hill.
Yeah, and that sun's coming right over that roof, hit me in the face again.
And I do like, at least they did keep this, they did think about this, so they gave you that tall fence on the back, so you really won't see your neighbors. A lot of times if you got this height difference here,
you're seeing
right
all into your neighbor's backyard. So I agree with Jared, that 8-foot fence does make a huge difference. You can see it actually over there, because it doesn't have the 8-foot fence. So, all right. We gotta get that other one now to see what y'all think about that one versus this one.
Okay, so now we're house number 2.
House number 2, we're on a corner lot. So you got this nice curve right here. This neighborhood does have sidewalks. I don't think we mentioned that earlier.
So I don't know, nothing we mentioned, or maybe didn't mention. We said we're right across the street from the schools, right?
Yes.
We're basically in FLOWOOD. But you're not.
You're county here.
So you are county. That's why I saved you a little money on your taxes.
The left side of the road is City of Pearl. City of Pearl.
City of
FLOWOOD. I don't know why I said Pearl.
Charles
City of FLOWOOD.
All over the area. He don't even know where he is half the time. Just kidding.
I am all over the area.
Yeah.
But anyway, that City of FLOWOOD is right across the street. And then this is going to be county. So your taxes here will be less as well.
So you get the benefits of being in FLOWOOD without the taxes. How about
That's
that?
correct. That's correct. And like I mentioned, this is a corner lot. So this is going to be a bigger yard than the last one. This one, though, on the outside, Jared, I feel like gives a more traditional look with the colors, with the brick color and the stain the stained wood look here.
I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you, I've said it before, I like the natural look on the brick. Even though that's not painted, I still like the natural look on the brick better.
So we have a difference of opinion here. I like that down there. He likes this.
And I also like
on the
wood,
exterior.
I like the wood stain outside too everywhere.
Yep. Okay. But anyway, we still have our 2-car garage. We still got our solid beams. They did this little extra detail here. Right here, Jerry. So that gives it a little more character on the outside. And then you got the stain, 8-foot door. You still got the tongue and groove here.
You do. And this house.
Oh, what? I just noticed something, Jerry.
What's that?
Same builder. He did it different. He did the regular vents here versus the perforated.
He sure did.
Look at there.
You got your
Summer is here. Summer is here.
Summer's here. Luckily, that's not one of the big red ones.
Oh, it would have nailed me already. It would have hit me already.
The red will be coming out here, coming after us. But before we go inside, I want to remind you, this is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath,
with an office.
And it's actually 4 square feet bigger than where we just came. So you're getting
How
a
many
little more
square feet would this one be then?
You're sick, huh?
Oh.
You know what?
Hey, I did it too. When I stepped, I hit it too.
Got me.
You do have, it's a little step up right here. Right here.
We're 2,004 square feet though. That's what we got. Just a hair bigger.
So when you walk into this one, Jerry, you have a true foyer instead of the open foyer. So you got the separation here. And then you walk in, you got your living room, your kitchen behind me. It still has one dining area. But let's flip to this way real quick. We still got the solid beam with the brick here, gas logs, built-ins on either side. But this is more of that kind of floating shelf, if you will.
I do, and I like the symmetry of this right here.
Yeah, I know. You always love that.
I do.
And then, what do y'all think about this? So this is where me and Jarrett were trying to figure out, is this a green? Is it a gray?
I would call it a charcoal, actually, is what I'm going
A
with.
charcoal?
I was saying dark gray. It's kind of a charcoal.
But Jarrett even mentioned from this thing, I don't know if the sun's hitting it like it was earlier, but he thought maybe a navy blue. I never saw navy blue.
If there's a blue in it, maybe that brings it out. But you know, that outside light's going to have a little bluer tint to it, especially on camera.
So on this one, I feel like maybe that living room space is bigger. It feels longer this way.
I think the living room is about the same size, but your kitchen on the other house is bigger.
The kitchen on the other one's bigger. Obviously, you got the darker colors in here, and you got the color here to kind of go off the white. And then here they went with the black plumbing and black hardware. So that's why I'm already kind of telling everybody what.
Just hold on to it, Charles. Hold on to it.
Okay.
Because yes, you do have the dark colors here. Charles likes to get ahead of himself. You got
the island's bigger in the other home.
The island is bigger in the other house.
The dining room, I think, is bigger in the other house.
I think that
this feels tighter than the other one.
I think it's just it pushes in deeper where the other one it doesn't on one side. It doesn't have.
This is more rectangular. The other one's probably more square.
Yeah. So this one maybe a little more restricted in space in the dining room, but you do still have the big window. It's just on the back.
Yeah, you still got the big window there. You don't have any windows on the front though. And that sun, that's the east. Coming up right here, right?
Yep. So you're not getting the morning sun except for
over there in that bedroom.
Over there as we go over there.
Let's walk back over here. I'm getting ahead of myself again. We got the right height for a microwave and an oven, in my opinion. You know, for people taller, that they might not like it this low.
That works great for me too. Okay, 6'1", that's gonna be perfect.
And then here, he didn't go all the way to the ceiling with these the two here. He did go all the way to the ceiling on the last two. And then we got our drawer pull out here. Refrigerator behind Jared. You were talking about counter space at the last house. The other one has more counter space than this one.
This one has a little bit more on each side, I think, of this, but overall, yes, the other house has more counter space.
And then the island was bigger. Then, pantry's bigger on this one.
So you do got your big walk-in pantry there. And this one is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath.
We got an office here, full office.
I
mean, this is big desk. Look at all this storage space here and here. You got your plug-in there if you want. I bet that's your fiber direct cable.
You'd probably run it in there if you wanted to.
We're gonna go this way first, Jared. Uh-oh. I didn't walk in here earlier. So you got your drop zone right there. You got storage here, storage there.
Spin around so y'all can see
this. I think this one's bigger.
It feels
longer.
It feels like it's a bigger garage. You had the storage room. So the other one, you did have a storage room on the back patio. Here you've got one there. And I like that you had this drop zone.
Yeah, right here. You didn't have a drop zone at the other house.
No, you did not.
All right. Moving along.
I wondered which way you were going to go. I was going to tell you to go this way if you didn't.
So we kind of got like an enclave right here, you know.
A little bit.
You got your bedroom here. Come on, dear. We'll go this way. And then we got a walk-in closet. You got a hanging rod to my left. We got the 2 hanging rods here, but no built-ins. But you got shelving. When I say shelving, I'm talking about up here.
And so we are a 3-3 too.
Come on in.
So you have your own bathroom.
Ensuite here. Same kind of tub that's set up. We got our quartz countertop, our chrome. Black hardware though.
And you got that black, the dark. So here the tile is kind of tying into that darker accent color. You notice that?
Yes, it is. Yeah. That's kind of like a is that black or gray?
Kind of a dark gray. Light gray, dark gray.
I like that.
White.
I like that tile.
I like when there's thought put into kind of blending things and matching things together.
Then you got your guest bathroom right here.
So another full bath. We can have the 3 full.
And you got a coat closet here. Then your third, ooh, wow. Well, this one beats the other one in closets.
How about the closet, Charles?
You got the built shelf, true shelf in here. Then you got your drawer space there. Wow, I didn't expect that.
So these, even though you are a little bigger on square footage, 3 bedrooms, I think these are both still what I'd call queen size bedrooms that you have there.
Let's go. I'm gonna go that way, Jared.
You go that way because this is what I want to show you. This is a channel favorite. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all like this, because we come into our primary suite here, and this one actually does have the tray ceiling, but more importantly, it connects on through here.
Let's see how it works.
There you go. You just wanted to do that, didn't you?
I did. I do like this where you got the okay. This has got tray ceiling. This room's same size, maybe a little bit bigger than the last one? Or is that tray ceiling fooling me?
I'd say the tray ceiling's fooling you. I think it's about the same size. It's still plenty big. King size furniture, whatever you need, you can fit it in here.
As Jared would say, it's a king room.
But
I feel like this might not appeal to everybody.
Some more masculine.
But I do agree with you on it. I do like that because you got the white here, and then you got the. Is that a black or a dark gray?
That's well, some people might call it. I'd continue to use that charcoal, I think.
All right, give me the camera.
So here is a little different. You still have your storage, but instead of putting it in the middle, they put your get ready with me space.
Right there.
Right here in the middle. Pros and cons, I guess. That's a personal preference, how you want that. I kind of liked having the separation, but this gives you a little more freedom here.
Right.
To have room because you offset with the tub being over here.
You know, we keep giving our opinion on this color, right? Like right here. Why don't y'all let us know what you think?
Well, I hope they do. Please do, because we get the feedback to the builders, and we let them know what y'all like, what you don't like. But here, in the other one you had like that almost matching tile. Here they went with more contrast and gave you a subway tile. Other than that, real similar setup here. We already know it's a big boy approved tub, and we already know. And this actually might be. I'm not sure. This might be a little bit bigger.
You think?
Just a hanger. Still got the same fixtures to the subway tile all the way up. Either way, constant big boy approved all the way around on those.
Yeah, because that door right there opens up to the outside too.
And then I'm gonna say, well, this is for sure big. This is a throne room, Charles. Still got the. I don't know if it's the throne roomiest. We did have one a while back that was huge.
It was huge.
But plenty of room here. The door opens out. So we're definitely throne room certified. But here it is. This is the thing. This is a favorite. This is what y'all asked for. So, when we meet you in person, you say, hey, can you show us one like this? Yes.
This closet is huge.
So this is where this one wins, I think, because not only is it I'd say this is a good bit bigger closet than the other one. Now, it may have a similar amount of hanging space because you don't have anything on this wall.
This one's the width here.
Yeah.
Makes this closet look really big.
But you also have 2 built-in drawers here.
Let me get over here and do this.
Built-in dressers, if you say. So you got the shelves above those, drawers down here. You only had one of those at the other house in a sneaker rack. These, you've got those. I wonder if it opens the other way. They unwrap this one, so you don't have to unwrap that man of life. But you do have one right there. And then you come right on into your laundry room. I tell you, this is how my house is set up. It's so convenient. You just come right through here. And if you want to shut it off, you can. You can do that.
But what are you going to do with that over there?
I don't know, Charles, that was a choice, and it's not the choice I would have made, but it's usable space. You can put stuff in there if you want to hide some stuff, kind of have easy access to it. I would have probably cut this in over here. Get closer so we can see this. So, I mean, this is not a very big gap here. But you do have on that countertop area here, you still got that same quartz. And you have some storage. I'd rather have it than not have it.
And I guess you could put a hanging rod right here so you can hang some stuff right there in that corner.
Yeah, you could do that. I don't know, that's a little, y'all gonna have to let me know what you think about that. Like I said, I like having the space. I just might would have done it a little bit differently. You got your cabinets up here, but then you come on back through, back right past your office and your garage.
We're not done, Jared.
To your main living space. You're right, Charles, we're not done.
Here.
Go on out there, head on out. So we got a little different setup.
So you still got a big, you know, I call that a little massive. This was not small either.
No.
Fully covered here, of course. You got the east side there, west side here. You got your tongue and groove, you got your solid beams again. And then this yard, remember how I told you it's corner? So you got easy access right here from the street. And then we still have the slope here. Still have the 8-foot fence here.
Is the yard bigger than the other one?
It is bigger than the other one because
it seems like you had farther to walk.
It feels deeper, doesn't it?
It's like that slope is stretched out a little bit more, so making it not as much of a pitch to it.
Maybe that road's got an angle to it we didn't realize.
It might.
Because it does feel deeper, but it's also the corner lot, so it's going to be bigger anyway.
So here you do have your gate on the side because this is a corner lot. You got easy access right there on the side. And you know, we talked about the high fence. It's also kind of a premium upgraded fence. It's not just your basic fence. You got the topper on there. You got the, what do you call those? Spikes?
I guess that's what you call them.
We're gonna call them spikes, Charles. We gotta get back inside here because now we're gonna reveal not only what our favorite is, or our favorites are, I guess I should say, but also the price.
All right, Jared, so the first house was my favorite. It was a 4.3, 2,000 square feet. It had the bigger patio. It had the storage room on the patio. It had the bigger kitchen with island and counter space.
It was a pretty nice island on that one.
Oh yeah, it was. It was. And I like the brick on the outside of that one.
Yeah,
Well,
you know, it's okay. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I like it better than the painted brick.
okay.
I like that you had the huge back patio on that one.
Okay, but let me get to the price. The price on that one is $399,900.
I did tell you that they are both under 400,000. And
Like literally under 400.
just a little bit, but they are under 400,000. Both of them are, including this one here. So this one we're actually 4 square feet bigger, but we're 3-bedroom, 3-bath. And I would say this is my favorite. And one of the big reasons for that is just the primary suite that like everybody else loves. It's what I'm used to, where you loop through. Now there were some odd things like in the laundry room, and I know Charles kind of thinks that maybe this isn't the mass appeal color with this charcoal. I might agree on that. I might agree, but I could deal with it because I like that, and I like this backyard a little better. You're on the corner lot, so there's your trade-offs. And yes, this one is also $399,900. So you know what our favorites are. Make sure you do. I really do want to know what's your favorite. Let us know down in the comments which one your favorite is. And if y'all want to see all these other places that we have been, we've been to a lot of them. I'm gonna put them all in places for you, like I always do. It's right there. So y'all go check it out. When you get ready to find something, make sure you call.
Talk to you soon.